Ever since I've been a little bitty kid, I've always been fascinated by roe deer. Sweden's one of those countries that most people don't even think about as having really good roe deer, but actually some of the best real wild roe deer in all of Europe and in all of the world come from Sweden. When he stands up, there may be a little time where you've got an opportunity to take a shot before he runs. If he stands up, take him. Had an opportunity to put together a group to go to Sweden to hunt roe deer. Now, Sweden's one of those countries that most people don't even think about as having really good roe deer, but actually some of the best real wild roe deer in all of Europe and in all of the world come from Sweden. A couple of years ago, I had the opportunity to hunt with Stefan and Sophia in Scotland for red stag up in the Highlands. After spending a little bit of time around them, I just absolutely fell in love with both of them as people and as far as hunters are concerned. And both of them too are wildlife biologists who have done quite a bit of work in the past, not only in Europe, but really other parts of the world, such as in Africa as well. And just being around them with the attitude that they have and their love for hunting, the love for the outdoors, I just knew that one of these days, if there was another opportunity, I want to go hunting with them.
We are proud to say that we are working on some of the best privately owned areas in Scandinavia. Many of them has been managed for many generations regarding the wildlife management. There is normally a gamekeeper employed on them that is making sure that we are having the right number of animals and also some good trophies in those places.
First of all, it's a very nice period in Sweden to hunt, usually very good weather. It's very exciting, and the roebucks is very beautiful. And the nice thing with the roebucks is that all the trophies look so different. So one is not like the other. So even if you have 10 of them, they will look very different from each other.
Ever since I've been a little bitty kid, I've always been fascinated by roe deer. My mom read a story to me about a U.S. military officer in Germany that shot a really big roe deer right after World War II. And ever since that time, I've just been absolutely fascinated by them. And don't know whether it's the fact that my ancestor came from Germany area or whether it's just something special about the little deer and the antlers that they have.
This is a very special evening tonight because tomorrow is the big day. And we have also seen a lot of nice roebucks in the area. So we are thinking that it will be a very interesting day tomorrow.
No, like Sophia said, we are very glad to have you here. It's been a long time since we saw you last time. Tomorrow is the big day. Joachim is the gamekeeper on one of the properties, Skarbosjö, that we will be hunting on tomorrow. Björn is working together with him. Jesper is the gamekeeper here that will help us on this property here. And on Barsebäck, where we were scouting earlier today, we've also been seeing some very good roebucks. So it feels good. Now it's just up to us and Diana to make sure that we get something in the salt pit tomorrow.
Yes.
Yes. Amen.
Cheers for tomorrow.
Cheers for tomorrow.
With the first day arriving before the hunt started, sighted in a rifle, had a great opportunity to do some little scouting and find out a little bit more about the roe deer in the area and back to the camp, which was unbelievable in terms of an absolutely beautiful place to stay. Gathered around the dinner table, and Stefan proposed a toast to all those who were there for that particular hunt and for the next several days. I don't know about the rest of the guys, but I can tell you what, I was unbelievably excited to get ready to hunt that next morning. Sophia, to me, is a very special lady. I love the fact that she's a biologist and loves the outdoors. And she said, Larry, why don't you come with me one morning and let's see what we can go find. She says, there's an area over there that we really hadn't spent a whole lot of time in. I think there's several bucks there. She says, I'm not sure it's one we want to shoot, but we really need to go over and have a look at them. If you'll carry those for me, really pretty, isn't it?
Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, this will be good for the roebuck.
I think so too. Obviously, it's good for the geese because they're flying as well too.
You know, the roebucks is like me. When it's nice weather, and we want to go outside.
Good.
Otherwise,
They're like just like we are.
Yeah.
I'll be fine. Well, I'll follow you. Deer out in the field. I mean, we're looking for a way to try to get closer to them. There's no way to make a direct approach because, I mean, they're out there in a green field where the tallest blades of grass are about 6-8 inches, backed off into the brush and made a little circle kind of thing, kind of a circuitous semicircle to try to come out in a different area where we might have a better look at those deer. Made our little walk through the woods and got to the edge and started glassing. There's several bucks out there, all of them absolutely beautiful. Not the ones that we're looking for, but certainly really good bucks.
It's a nice young buck.
Very nice young buck.
He's a very nice, fine young buck, but he needs a couple of years more to get really nice. But he's still young, you can know that, because the other ones let him in. If he had been a big one, they had been fighting with him, forced him away, but now they let him be here.
Good deer, but what we're looking for. Looks like he needs another year or so.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But we have some other nice ones we will check out.
And he's not that one that we were looking for anyway, so. The several bucks that I saw that morning with Sophia were absolutely amazing animals. I mean, beautiful bucks, just not quite what we were looking for, but the fact is that they live right around a power plant. I mean, within almost spitting distance of that power plant. It just shows how very adaptable these roe deer are. But absolutely beautiful animals. There was one there that it's one of those that I so very often say you wish your life away, because you look at him, you go, man, I can't wait to see what he's gonna look like next year. I dearly wish I could go back to try to find that one deer sometime in the future. One of the great things about going to Europe is so very often think here in the U.S. and the States that we have some old estates. And I guess the estates have been here for a long time, but they were not really set up by anybody. They were populated by the Aboriginals. In Europe, of course, there's been civilization there for many, many years. And one of the things I enjoy about hunting with Stefan is it seems like we always find a place to stay, absolutely great facilities, an old home, and be able to hunt some of those estates that have been around for many, many generations. In the instance of Sweden, it was established in 1714. I don't think the home that's there is quite that old. I think it was built back in the early 1800s. But that particular property and that home where we're going to be staying has been in the same family for 13 generations. We did a little scouting a while ago. Found a really nice roe deer down here. He's bedded down. It's right underneath the power poles. I mean, there's like a telephone line that runs through here. He's watched him bed down there earlier and try to ease down there, get fairly close, set up, and just wait for him to get up, and then try to figure which way he goes, left or right. But we should be able to get fairly close to him. The wind's a little bit iffy, but I think we're going to be okay. If everything works right, perhaps we can get close enough to where we might finally be able to get a shot, realizing at the same time that these different power poles kind of structured so they were in a little bit of a hole in each instance. But looking, I think we might be able to get there.
Okay, he's lying there between the third and the fourth pole.
Yes.
You see just the horn sticking up over the grass. And I think that the best is that if you take a shooting stick, walk up to the next pole, find a good position over there, and I will stop back here and try to call and see if we can make him stand up.
Okay.
Yeah. Walk out a little bit to the right.
Okay, good.
Okay. So that I will start to walk up a little bit to the left and make some calls from that side to make sure that he's standing up. He's getting a little bit more nervous than perhaps.
We're watching the buck. He is paying no more attention to anything that's going on. Stefan has moved around probably about 25, 30 yards to our left, trying to circle to get this buck's attention, and he's just not paying us any attention at all. And there is no chance at a shot of any kind till he gets up. Can't see him. I can't see anything right there, but I know he's still there. He's up. I can barely see him. He's moving again. I was on the buck, watching him. All I could see was just the tip of his horns and his ears, and Stefan was walking around to the left, and I thought, oh my gosh, I'm afraid this deer, when he gets up, he's gonna jump and run. Guess what? That's exactly what he did. He jumped up, took off at a run, running across the field, and I'm going, oh my gosh, stay on him, stay on him, stay on him. There he is right there. Got to the second set of power poles and set up and on the shooting sticks and looked down there, and I mean, we tried calling, we tried doing everything, but all you can really see is just maybe the ears, the eyes, and the antlers. And I say maybe because there's a little bit of grass in front of him. Beyond that, so you really can't see the body. When he didn't get up from the calls that Stefan made, Stefan kind of walked back over and he said, hey, he said, tell you what, he said, I'm gonna move to the left. He said, hopefully he'll see me, he'll stand up. When he stands up, there may be a little time where you've got an opportunity to take a shot before he runs. He's up, I can barely see him. He's moving again. I was on the buck, watching him. All I could see was just the tip of his horns and his ears, and Stefan was walking around to the left, and I thought, oh my gosh, I'm afraid this deer, when he gets up, he's gonna jump and run. Guess what? That's exactly what he did. He jumped up, took off at a run, running across the field, and I'm going, oh my gosh, stay on him, stay on him, stay on him. There he is right there. He's hit hard, he's hit hard. He's going down, he's going down, he's going down. Oh man. I'll tell you what, sometimes we tried a Boodle call, he wouldn't get up. He finally, when Stefan made a move, He finally did get up, gave me a shot here a little bit farther than I really wanted. Ended up putting him down right there by where you saw it, the power pole. I dropped the stick several times trying to get him reset, and there just wasn't any way to do it. And I used my knees as a brace, and I'm following the deer, and finally he stops, gently tug the trigger, and I know the crosshairs are on him, and at the shot, there's no question, that deer is mine. This guy knows what he's doing. This guy knows what he's doing. I'll tell you what, this is sometimes getting too damn exciting, by golly. Man.
Well done.
He stayed there with all the calling and everything that you did, you know, for the longest time.
Yeah.
And then I thought I heard you move, and then I kind of caught you out of the corner of my eye.
Yeah.
And when he stood up, all I could see was just a little bit of his backside right here.
Yeah. No, he didn't want to. I mean, the rut seems to be almost over here, so he was really tired now.
Well, he's down right out there.
That's what we need, some luck.
We had a lot of good luck on that one. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm telling you, that is one heck of a deadgum road.
It is.
When he running across here, he's got chocolate color down there.
Yeah. Oh, he's got everything.
Oh.
He's got good length, good long points, beautiful color, and it's also going to be quite heavy, that one.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Look at those horns. They're absolutely beautiful. That's classic. That is absolutely
very much classic.
A gorgeous. Look, I mean, it almost grows together.
And good long back points and front
good
points.
Long back points.
And it's actually thick the whole way up.
Yes.
Even the
carries
top
a whole
is quite thick.
Yeah, and this one I think may be a little bit thicker than that side. I'm so thrilled. This is something I want to shoot for a long time. I've taken one good roe deer many, many years ago. I know this is a really fantastic deer. Walk up there and he is even much bigger than what I'd imagined. Put my hands on him, thank the good Lord I'd made a reasonably good shot and put this deer down, and oh man, I'm so excited I can't hardly stand it. I don't know what to say. I'm at a loss of words. I'm telling you, he is absolutely beautiful. Bob Scott is one of the prior presidents of the Dallas Fork Club, and his wife Celia. I've had the opportunity to hunt with them in the past and some other hunts, and really good to spend time with them. And as it worked out, that area, they had seen a really huge buck. It was going to be interesting to see how they proceeded to put together a plan to possibly take this buck, because I mean, it could very well be one of the top roe deer that's going to be taken in Europe this year. The deer's there, Bob is on the sticks. Sophia is providing support for his off elbow, and Bob makes a shot. I can see the look in Stephen and Sophia's eyes going, this is an absolute monster deer. There's no question that it will be one of the best deer taken, best roe deer taken this year in all of Europe, and certainly in all of Sweden, but in all of Europe as well. We'd set this hunt up with several couples, some who wanted to hunt roe deer, and some who simply just wanted to visit Sweden, but all those folks that wanted to take a roe deer took absolutely fantastic roe deer, probably the best roe deer they will ever take in their life, no matter where they hunt hereafter. It's been a great